Fred said.
This video is fair use. It is transformative and is protected under Section 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowances made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, reporting, teaching, and more.
Oh my God! Ziggy's with the suspect!
Oh gosh. Now this is a silly question, but people want to know because they're getting you items for when you go to rehab. They said boxers or briefs.
I don't have boxers.
Boxers, he said, guys. Fred said, Fred said, Fred said, get real. Fred said, Fred says, I don't get mad over things people say. So, Fred said he thought that, yeah, that's how Fred says it too, like, wearing a wire, because, Fred said, get real. Fred said, that was him, just, yeah, Fred said, we're really happy, and we wish Laura happiness as well. Fred said there's no entrapment law in Tennessee. Fred said he went to Cherokee and volunteer. Fred said he passed that driveway. Fred said last night, Fred said that the only Chevy truck that he knows of is... Fred said he refused to lie even on the baseline because he said he won't lie for anybody.
Lie detector determined that was a lie.
I asked him to lie for a baseline, and he said that he would not lie for them or for anybody. So I don't know what I was like, you know, I just said, LOL. I didn't think he was being actually serious.
Oh no, of course not. Of course not.
So maybe, and then, because I just saw somebody's text that said maybe he didn't lie on the baseline questions. Well, according to Fred said he refused to lie even on the baseline because he said he won't lie for anybody. Fred said the church camp on Lights Road, Hawkins County, needs to be checked into.
Innocent, I just truly believe him, and that's just the truth because of everything, because of my own research, everything that I put together, and everything that keeps pointing towards certain ones. You know, it's not that I'm just defending Fred blindly, and that's what people want to think, but it is what it is. You say that. You keep saying that he lied. You keep saying that, but you don't freaking tell us anything he lied about. You tell us about Cotton, his opinion on Cotton's voice in a recording, if it was Cotton or not. You said it was a lie because Fred said that he thought that was Cotton. That was your lie that you came up with. That's a lie? Everything was accidentally erased on the recording device. So Fred said he thought that there was something that I think they were able to recover, like, most of it or something. I think when Ziggy said wore a wire, some folks took it literally. And yeah, that's how Fred says it too, like wearing a wire, but that's why I asked him specifically. I'm like, so when you say wearing a wire, like, what do you mean? You know, did they actually like suit you up with, you know, wires and cameras or what? He's like, no, it's just like a regular recording device. Fred said he only needed $2,500 to get out.
I don't know.
Fred said, "Get real." I know, it's so stupid. I'm serious. That's really what he's saying right now. Fred says, "I don't get mad over things people say, but when the real truth comes out, most people are going to look so stupid." I'm telling you. I know. But I think that a lot of people don't take Fred seriously because he's not so outspoken. You know what I mean? And so argumentative and stuff,
Oh, okay. That's what it is. Oh, okay. I get it. No. Sure.
But I've noticed with Fred, he just says what he means and means what he says. He doesn't repeat himself. Fred said that he has a message. He has a message to Ryan right now.
Don't nobody care.
Nobody cares. Nobody cares.
His immediate family, which obviously Andy's his family, but his immediate his parents and stuff and grandparents, they're all lived in Beach Creek. So, and Fred's lived there his whole life, except that a very short time in Virginia.
The short time in Virginia where he caught charges for abusing his children. Shot a gun in the same room as his infant son. She don't like to mention that. She only mentions the one time. The other time he shot a person.
So I was talking about Sebastian Rogers on my other channel a little bit, and I had done a reading on him yesterday or something, and it looks really crazy. And to hear what, I don't know, I'm seeing some crazy things, news articles and stuff. So I want to go over with you guys because I have no idea. Since I've already covered this case a little bit, I figured it was okay to go ahead, even though, because I'm not really wanting to do children cases anymore. You know what I mean? Because people get way too crazy in the children cases. They do on all of them, but children's cases get very, very emotional. Excuse me, but I figured I covered this a few times, but I want to catch up on it. So I figured I'd watch with you guys. I have not been paying attention at all, and I'd say a couple months. And it sounds like, let's see, I'm going to see what he's, no, that's one, okay, this one right here. Fred said, Fred said, "Get real." Fred said, yeah, that's how Fred says it too.
Fred said he refused to lie even on the baseline because he said he won't lie for anybody. They asked him to lie for a baseline, and he said that he would not lie for them or for anybody. Fred said,
Lie detector determined that was a lie.
"Oh my God! Ziggy's with the suspect!"
Oh gosh.
Please check out the following videos for proof about Fred and Ziggy Hill lying in the name of a missing child, all for money. Links will be in the description below. Thanks for being here, have a good night, and we'll have more with Fred and Ziggy coming really soon. Toodles! And keep an eye on Gavel Geeks' channel for a part 2 to this one.
This rodeo buckle holding up. call small. And this 10-gallon cowboy hat that I'm wearing to black out the sun sits 10 feet tall. I like my Ford 350 King Ranch dually lifted high in overdrive. I live my country life